like he might be the Cloud.
Yeah, he's definitely the Cloud because Xatic is Falcon. That's Xatic's Falcon color.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm more used to seeing Stewy as Sonic, honestly.
Yeah, but I think Stewy has been looking for a secondary for a couple matchups that Sonic really struggles in, and Cloud is really good in doubles. It doesn't really surprise me.
Yeah. I mean, there's going to come a time everybody's going to have a Cloud just for doubles.
Yeah. Stewy is a doubles monster, too. This man is pretty good in singles already, but in doubles, he is just incredible. Stewy and Zanotto's run at, what was it, Dismantle? Dismantle 2 was just so impressive.
That was back in beginning of January, if I remember correctly.
Something like that. I think it was before Genesis. So yeah, it was like January 3rd, I think.
Yeah, that was a fun tournament to be at.
For sure. Right now, though, Amiiboking and Daybreak actually have stage control and the percent lead. They're doing a good job. Oh my goodness.
That was risky, because if he had hit his teammate there. Oh, speaking of risky.
Yep, that's what you were talking about earlier, right? Oh my gosh, he just like read a drop down jump. Oh my god. Xatic just knew, like when you play Falcon for, I don't know, Xatic's been playing for too many years to count now. And he's main Falcon in like every game.
Yeah. Just that level of character knowledge is going to let you know when you can just run up and do something like that.
Yeah, you just feel out situations like that, right?
Yep. But yeah, I mean, Red Team answered right back shortly after that with a Ness throw to take one of the stocks. I missed how the other stock was taken, but
Stewy didn't have his jump there.
Yeah. But yeah, this is a team that if they can get both of them off the stage, the advantage that the red team will have will be huge.
Yeah, that's a good point. Falco and Ness both struggle the hardest off stage. Their disadvantageous positions are both very weak, especially Falco's.
Yeah. But yeah, same thing goes for the blue team with Falcon and Cloud, because if you can get them off stage, I mean, Cloud, if you get him low enough, he may have to burn in his limit. And Falcon also no stranger to having his recovery gimped.
I like some of the reads and landing traps we're seeing from Amiiboking. I've recently seen a lot of improvement from Amiiboking over the past few weeks, especially in doubles.
Yeah.
He's really shown to be, I mean, he was never a bad player, but he's definitely been showing that he's even better.
Yeah. I mean, there was a time when he would rely on the gimmicks of the character, but he's definitely shown in recent months that he knows the character knowledge and how to fight around his opponent and adapt to the situation better than he used to. So it's always good to see people improving over time.
Yeah, improvement is very, very important. Daybreak, oh wow, that was a reverse jump cancel up smash.
Yeah, he's got to be so happy about that buff to the up smash.
Oh yeah, the hitbox buff was incredibly good. All right, Amiiboking stock is gone, so I don't doubt Xatic and Stewy's ability to take this at all. Their synergy is
On the other hand, they're both at high percent, and just like that, he ends up taking both the stocks real quick.
They just got matrixed. Like, Daybreak was just like dodge, hit, hit, gone.
Yeah, because that is definitely one thing that Daybreak favors and uses. Yeah, right here, you can see, oh, that was the nearly death. Oh,
right.
Oh, that right there.
That's what you were talking about earlier, where you need to be aware of your teammates. You need to be aware of your teammates' situation. Amiiboking was not, and Stewy was.
Yep. So Stewy was able to run in there, get the limit break, and just take that stock real early on. Whereas if Amiiboking was aware of the situation, he could have tried jumping over that throw and throw out a hitbox to prevent the Cloud from coming in.
Yeah, yep.
But yeah, I mean, in that 2v1 situation with both of them over 110, 120, all Daybreak needed to do was land one good hit on either of them.
Right, but like you said, Falco's disadvantage state is bad, just like Ness's, and if either of these characters end up in a 2v1 against Falcon and Cloud, even with percent advantage, they can be in big trouble because Falcon and Cloud are so good at capitalizing against both of these characters.
Yep.
And we're seeing a bit of that right now, though red team's kind of started to take backstage control. Initially, we saw big lead from blue team.
Yeah. I think this is a situation that red team wants to create. I think they want both their opponents off the stage because, in my opinion, they're both the players, Daybreak and Amiiboking, are good at covering recovery options. Oh. Oh, went a little too deep.
Xatic doesn't even care. That evened out the score a little bit.
Yeah.
And that's, I think, ultimately going to give them some momentum.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay.
Good knowledge of the jab angle.
Falcon's jab to finishing touch. I should have known they had something
scary.
up their sleeve.
Yeah.
Oh, Xatic. Okay.
Oh, good.
Xatic uses Amiiboking to recover.
Yeah, good knowledge of where your opponents are at to help out with that recovery.
Yeah, if Falco drops down from the ledge like that, the last thing you want to do is jump.
Yeah, because that forward arrow of Falco's is just ridiculous.
Falco is waiting for you to jump into him or air dodge right next to him. He's just waiting until you do something, and the minute he sees it, he will forward air you.
Yeah. Blue team seems to have a good amount of stage control right now. That leads to one stock there.
Yep. Oh no, Xatic went for it again. He still gives Amiiboking though.
Yep.
When you hit someone with that PK Thunder, it halves the distance or near half. So.
Yeah, so in a situation where they had the stock lead, I mean, honestly, that's a decent trade as long as your percent's higher than your opponent's.
Yes.
But if your percent is lower than your opponent's, you're probably not going to want to take that risk.
Daybreak's having a little bit of trouble not hitting Amiiboking right now. This game, he's kind of been edge guarding Amiiboking, actually.
Yeah. But I mean, it's been so much close combat because all of these characters like to get in close, in my opinion. So there's always going to be a situation like that where you might accidentally. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh.
Okay.
That could have been horrible for Daybreak there.
Yeah, Stewy picked an inappropriate punish choice.
Yep. But on the other side, though, Amiiboking able to take out that stock of Xatic.
Yep.
Ooh, narrowly avoiding that limit break.
Xatic capitalized there very well.
Yep. Yeah, Daybreak has his work cut out for him this time around.
Yeah. Cloud's Nair is so good for team combos.
Yep. Speaking of things that are good for team combos, up air.
Yeah, I'm not sure that was the full sweet spot, but that gentleman definitely sweet spotted.
Yeah.
I don't know if it has a sour spot, but game 2 is going to go to Stewy and Xatic. They made a few clutch plays there that really got them the momentum that game, and that's what they needed.
And on top of that, things like that where they're just gimping Amiiboking's recovery like that, that definitely helped sway the battle in their favor.
Oh, yeah, it helped immensely, and the reason for that was because Red Team started with a lead, and that kind of evened it out. Still gave Red Team good percent, and then they shave off Amiiboking's second stock so quickly after that. Those plays are what switched, what really turned it around for Blue Team there.
Yeah, it seems like their primary focus was just to focus down Amiiboking early on, honestly.
Yeah.
Because that's another thing you want to think about in doubles. What kind of play style is your opponent going to have? Are they going to be the one sitting back and trying to stock tank while their teammate's going to be up there and in your face, or are they going to both be sharing the load? So a lot of it is understanding, you know, like for example, if you have a Cloud on the other team, you're going to want to try and go after him as much as possible, because if you leave a character like that alone, they're going to be able to create an advantageous state for their team.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they say a team is only as strong as its weakest member, and to a degree that is true. And there, Amiiboking was looking a little weak. He did get some kills, though.
Yeah.
You know, he pulled his weight, but definitely could have done better. We'll see how he adjusts in this game. Already looking like...
yeah, he is definitely wanting to make up for that last match right now.
Yeah,
just
he's
going in on Xatic.
Already off to a much better start.
Yeah, got him up to 54% real quick.
Stewy trying to create some openings for Xatic, ways for Xatic to land. he really needs Xatic to be at center stage, controlling the pace of the match so that he can charge up that limit break.
Yeah, but right now they're not giving blue team any room to breathe right now.
Right, and that's what you want to do against a team like this.
Yep.
Xatic's stock already gone.
Man.
Less than a minute into the game. Stewy does eventually get that limit break. I don't think he even charged it. He just got it from fighting. Oh my goodness.
Oh man. If Amiiboking was a slightly higher percent, that would have been huge, getting 2 for 1 right there.
Yeah, he would have needed a bit more damage on him, but that was a dangerous situation for both Xatic and Daybreak there, because there was the potential for Daybreak to get stage spiked if Xatic ended up behind him instead of in front of him.
Yeah. Cloud once again have a limit up. Oh, that shield is getting low.
Right there, Stewy going for an up smash. I've never thought Cloud's up smash is as useful as people make it out to be.
Yeah.
It's kind of risky, and it's not very big of a hitbox in front. But
yeah, the red team right now is definitely looking like an entirely different team from the last game, that's for sure. If I have a 3 stock lead right now, they're definitely keeping control of this match.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Stewy and blue team was starting to get that advantage that they had last game too, right? With those very important plays. But red team's been able to hold it down really well. They haven't been phased by things like that side B taking Daybreak stock.
Yeah.
They're going to have to coordinate themselves a little bit better off stage, though. Amiiboking and Daybreak keep hitting each other off stage, and that's not good.
I think they're both panicking a little bit too much when they get into that situation, honestly.
Speaking of panicking, Stewy threw out a little bit of a desperate finishing touch there.
I think he was expecting the Ness up B to start coming towards him after it connected with Ness, but he ended up deciding not to go for that and ended up forcing him to waste that limit break.
Yeah. Back air gonna take it. Cloud's back air, really, really good move.
Yeah. It's a lot of Cloud's aerials are just so strong just because of how huge of a hitbox they can create.
Oh yeah, it's huge, it's fast, it's powerful, it's not that laggy, it's such a good move.
Speaking of good moves, the noggin of Ness.
Speaking of really good moves, Ness's head.
Now we got a 2v1 in the red team's favor for once, and Amiiboking sealing out that stock.
That back air finds it, and Amiiboking and Daybreak going to take it over Stewy and Xatic. Bit of an upset there.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. So really good start for red team already in this tournament. That was